we got to realize that dragon magic is just as ancient as time, and dragons predate us. So they are somewhat of our ancient ancestors. So if you're into the science of, you know, venerating your ancestors, dragons might actually be one of the elders. You feel me? Some of us even descend from these dragon tribes. Like in the Eastern pantheon, a lot of the Chinese believe that they descended from dragons. Feel me? They would call themselves the dragon tribe or the dragon people. And even when you realize that humans, that some may even say, if you guys follow the Anunnakian story with Enlil and Enki, they talk about how, you know, humans were, there were two types of humans, the originals and then the ones that were made afterwards. But there was a great flood that happened that supposedly was to wipe out the humanity of human beings because these humans were becoming too smart, too wise. Enki was bestowing this knowledge and wisdom upon them. They said that Enki was half man, half mermaid, or half fish. This is where we go into the science of the mer people, the Atlanteans, the ones who lived beneath the sea and the waters, right? We always go back to ancient Lemuria, ancient Atlantis, and we always hear about, you know, these aquatic beings. You know, they had all of this ancient science and this ancient wisdom. And not only that, but when you look at the sirens, you look at the mer people, the sirens, they look like serpents. You feel me? Look at a mermaid, look at the sirens, and you'll notice that their image is not too different from a snake. And we're going to get into that a little bit when we talk about Mami Wata, La Sirene, Marta la Dominadora, Aida Güero, Dambala. These spirits, this is why you go into ancient spirituality like Ifa, Haitian voodoo. Like you notice that a lot of these ancient religions or ancient spiritual practices, they had serpents that were very prevalent in their magic and their work and their rituals. You feel me? So we're going to get a little bit into that. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But look, you guys can do this right now. Look at your hand. Like if you look at your hand and you look at it, like we all have that web, right? We are reptilian in nature. If we are spliced from these ancient dragons or these ancient beings, a lot of us descend from them. Some people have more dormant genes than others. That's why some people are born with the gift of sight. Some people have certain supernatural gifts and talents that cannot be explained by modern science, Western science rather. So like if you open up your hands, you notice that like you have a web. Some people have a bigger web than others. And also guys, another fact or proof that we come from reptilian beings is that if you don't moisturize your skin or if you don't put oil on your skin starts to get like really dry, ashy, and scaly, right? So you start looking like what? A reptile. Your skin starts really getting dry and scaly, right? So you got to realize that a lot of these products and stuff that they push to you is kind of to hide your true natural essence of who you are. People who are born with a lisp or who have certain speech impediments come from the Nagas, the Serpentine tribe. People who have really long tongues, right? Supernatural, like long tongues. Like I know somebody whose tongue can freaking like touch like the top of their nose. Like it's really crazy. Like they can even touch their eye with their freaking tongue. I'm like, yo, that's creepy, but that's crazy. A lot of these people like Kalima come from these Nagas, these serpentine energies, these serpent draconian spirits, these draconian lineage and tribes. So this stuff is very real. And if it wasn't real, then why is it that to this day, so many people live and talk by this power, draconian power? And we're going to get a lot more into like how to establish your dragon tribe, your dragon clan. Because there's different types of dragons, there's different type of dragon clans, and there's other symptoms and other signs or defects, right? That's what modern science would say is defects that you guys can look for to kind of discern which dragon tribe you come from.